Hello, I recently bought a niche fragrance online and they included a couple of designer samples in the package when it arrived. So I want to talk to you about this one, which is a relatively new release from the house of Issey Miyake. It's Sel D'Issey. Now, what I found really interesting by this fragrance, and it is a bloody lovely fragrance by the way, it's definitely worth smelling, is the notes don't really do it justice. So when you see the notes, you do get what they suggest in the sense that you see the notes and you think, okay, this is an aquatic freshie, and it is. It's a clean aquatic freshie, end of story. But it's sort of deceiving. I mean, again, I've not got the best nose, but to me, you get like this fresh sort of aquatic burst at the top, which is, that real fresh burst is just really at the top and then it dissipates really quickly. And then the aquatic does stay there, but that real fresh burst at the top is quite short-lived. But then it goes into this sort of creamy, I thought there might have been some white florals in there because it goes into this sort of clean, sort of creamy, woody base with a sort of aquatic top. Now, that sort of creaminess reminds me more of like a sandalwood, maybe with some like white florals kind of to it, but there's no sandalwood listed. There's cedar, there is like vetiver, etc. I don't really get any of the seaweed. There's no white florals. So, as I say, the notes, you get what you think the notes will give you as an overall, but it's different to the sum of its parts sort of thing. It's weird. Now, what I will say ultimately is it reminds me of Chanel Allure Homme Sport with an aquatic top. So that sort of clean, intriguing, creamy wood sort of thing that you get from Chanel Allure Homme Sport, I kind of get that. I'm not saying it smells exactly like it, by the way, it's not a clone, but it's definitely got those sort of hints. It really reminds me of that fragrance, but with an aquatic top to it. It's a really pleasant, clean, manly scent that you'll probably get a compliment on. But yeah, it definitely does remind me of Chanel Allure Homme Sport, but nobody else has really mentioned that I've seen. I think I thought I was going mad. I did a search on the Fragrantica page to see if anybody else referenced Chanel Allure, and someone referenced the original Chanel Allure Homme, but not Allure Homme Sport. So clearly it's just me. Anybody else get Chanel Allure Homme Sport vibes from this? Let me know. But anyway, it's a gorgeous fragrance and definitely worth checking out.